What's going on? Bobby Robbins here. If you're new here, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a former professional ice hockey player. There's all my jerseys in the background. I was blessed enough to play 10 years professionally at every level. I played in the East Coast Hockey League, AA level, American Hockey League, AAA level, and the NHL, the highest level. Played 2 years in Europe, 500 games over 10 seasons. I was known as a rough and tumble kind of player, a fighter, checker, and had 132 pro fights. Have an amazing story that I actually condensed into a savage memoir. Let's get that face there. It's called Sex, Drugs, Pucks, and Souls: Secret Life of a Hockey Fighter. I'll read the back to you here. What's this book about? Fighting my way to the NHL, losing it all, a sexual journey, potent drugs and visions, a spirit quest, my life, a savage effin' story from the author. And here's the synopsis. Like, before I'm going to go off the cuff a little bit here, this is a savage memoir. I'm a creative writing English major from UMass Lowell, where I played right over there, red one. I played Division One NCAA collegiate hockey, but I was also a English major and excelled up the ranks in the English department. Ended up being awarded a 1 year directed study with the famous novelist, American novelist Andre Dubus III, author of House of Sand and Fog. Huge book, New York Times bestseller, sold millions of copies. I was able to work with Andre Dubus. I'm just this hockey guy, and I'm taking English classes and writing and just pouring my heart out and finding out that I can write in a very profound way. All glory to God. I don't take any credit for it. I've always been able to write for some reason. And really, in college is where I honed my art and my craft, working with amazing instructors and professors and novelists. And so I learned this craft, but I love doing it. I documented my life and would write cool things. I liked writing crazy, insane things. I always loved the insane things and the banned books and Hunter Thompson, J.D. Salinger, all that crazy stuff. And but I knew that my hockey journey was the most. Hey, girls, quiet now. Girls are barking here. I knew that my hockey journey was the most important. That's all I really cared about, was just fighting my way. I was going to play in the NHL. I didn't know I was going to be fighting my way there, but my goal was to just play in the NHL. My senior year at UMass, oh man, UMass Lowell, right there. Everything's backwards in this. So over there, uh, I had a breakthrough season, leading scorer, MVP, had an amazing year, and ended up signing an NHL deal with the Ottawa Senators and played for the Binghamton Senators, the AAA American League team. Anyway, I have this amazing story about my hockey career, and I always knew that my career would be the story, and I just thought it was going to be some cool, hockey book written in a creative way. But I had no idea the wild story that I would have, the most unlikely climb to the NHL, becoming a hockey fighter, but it's so much more than that. It's literally a savage glimpse into these four categories of sex, drugs, pucks, and souls, as deep as any athlete has ever talked about these topics. So here's the synopsis: a raw, shocking glimpse of the sexuality and secret life of a hockey player with a destiny to chase and a dream to play in the NHL. With bare knuckles and guts on display, he's fighting his way to the top, but there is turmoil, confusion, addiction, and brokenness inside. There are secrets waiting to come out, and there is fear. He's searching for his identity, to find out who he really is sexually, athletically, spiritually, everything. Experience the climb up the hockey ladder and the search for meaning, for identity, for redemption, for glory. This savage memoir takes the reader on an epic journey from boyhood to manhood of a hockey fighter, as seen through four lenses: sex, drugs, pucks, and souls. It's the story behind the story of a man fighting his way to the NHL and then the fall. That's the synopsis here from the back of the book. Pretty cool. I'll read the about the author. It says Bobby Robbins is a retired professional ice hockey player and oldest rookie to ever make an NHL opening day roster with the Boston Bruins in 2014. Robbins earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in English creative writing from the University of Massachusetts Lowell, where he served as captain for the NCAA Division I Riverhawks. Robbins embarked on his professional career in 2006, signing an NHL contract with the Ottawa Senators. After stints with 11 minor league teams, 132 pro hockey fights, and 500 games over 9 seasons, Robbins accomplished his NHL dream at age 32. A two-time AHL Man of the Year award recipient, member of the Providence Bruins all-time team, and fan favorite wherever he played, Robbins retired from professional hockey in 2015. Sex, Drugs, Pucks, and Souls is his first book. So this is my first book, and it is something special. It's being called a Savage Memoir. And just to let you know where we're at, we're a couple months into publication and we're getting amazing feedback. It's blowing people's minds. People can't believe that an athlete and a pro hockey fighter of all people wrote this book. But like I said, I was a pro hockey player. I was good at hockey, but my true skill is writing, is my art of writing, and I always had that skill, and I always knew I was going to be a writer and an author. And now's the time that this book has been extracted from the mysterious realms, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Um, a little update on what's going on here. We're in the beginning phases of planning a book tour. We're up in Wisconsin right now, but we're thinking about hitting all the teams, all the minor league teams, and I'm looking for different partnerships and people to join teams with to make this a reality and make this happen. So if you have any ideas or if you are a team or have connections with any teams, let me know. Definitely reach out to me. We're looking to go to all these arenas, try and hit every professional hockey league, every team in North America. And how cool would that be to get in the locker rooms, get this book into people's hands, to get up in the concourse, be selling this book, to be speaking. So we're just formulating that and what that's going to look like, and maybe even um, you know reaching out to junior teams as well, college and youth organizations, just getting on the road and getting this word out here. This is an important book. This is really important. This is a book about identity. My identity. I love how it fits my face. My identity was a person of color, a person who struggled with sexual identity, a person who struggled through addiction, a person who struggled in a hockey identity to find out who I was. Am I a fighter? Am I a skill guy? Like, what's my identity? And then ultimately, my identity of my soul. Who am I? Am I just meat and bones, or did God really create me for a bigger purpose? And so, Sex, Drugs, Pucks, and Souls is the rawest and deepest glimpse into those four categories, but also a man searching for the redemption across those four categories. And creatively, as an artist and as an author and writer, I was able to put my mind and my voice into each one of those time periods. So it starts as a kid. Um, let's see, I have 8 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm trying to record a 10-minute video. Let's see. So it's chapter one's in the beginning when as a youth. Chapter two, chasing the dream. That's junior hockey. All right, I'm sorry, that's a prep school. I went to Culver Military Academy. That's a crazy chapter. Junior hockey adventures number three, Division One dream. Four, turning pro. Five, giving up the dream. Six, seven, metamorphosis. That's where I turned into the savage. Time to fight. Eight, becoming a Bruin. Nine, crack my head open. The medicine man. Top of the mountain. Epilogue. It follows the arc of my entire career, and but it's so cool. Anyway, we're working on the audiobook. I know not everybody's a reader. I promise you that. Hey, hold on, buddy. Kid's yelling for me. I promise you that even if you're not a reader, you will get it into this book. Give it a couple pages and it will lock you in for sure. I wrote it in a way that ensures that. I wrote this for the non-reader. I wrote this for the guy who's been punched in the head a million times. It's just powerful. It's like it's this cadence. It's just goes. It's the same cadence I had hitting the speed bag. It's like a machine gun, man. But this is the Savage Memoir. This is what I'm doing right now. We're hitting the book tour. Audiobook's coming. Go to bobbyrobbins.com to order this book. I have signed copies, first edition hardcovers, personalized paperbacks. We have ebooks. I'm just getting the word out. We want to make this into a movie. We want to make this huge. And this is just the beginning phases of it. And part of that is this documenting this. This is my first video. I got my cool background here. I was like, oh, maybe it'd be cool if I hung my jerseys up. I'm putting myself out there and really chasing my dream and gonna put on full display what it looks like what it looks like for a man to chase his dream. This is a book of full display of sexuality, of drugs, of pucks, of souls. This is a man's full display of his soul. And so I'm putting on full display on social media how I'm doing that and how I'm chasing a big dream. So hopefully it can inspire you to chase a big dream too, because I believe that we were created to be dreamers and big dreamers. I know a lot of people have big dreams out there, but the world is often squashing that dream down, trying to mold you into this thing. Maybe it's a thing you don't want to be, and maybe it's a thing that's not your destiny. So I've always been a destiny chaser, chasing the NHL dream, chasing becoming an author, and now I have new dreams that I'm not going to talk about right now. But I'm building something here. I'm building something for my family, and it starts with this book, and it starts with going on this book tour and getting the word out, getting a movie made, and just spreading this amazing story of sex, drugs, pucks, and souls. So thank you so much. BobbyRobbins.com, BOBBYROBINS.com for info and for ordering. You want to email me, it's Bobby at BobbyRobbins.com. Robbins with one B. You can see it up there somewhere. And all social media is at Bobby Robbins Pro. Follow me on TikTok. I'm blowing up on there. I'm doing these cool hockey videos. And then follow me also on YouTube. I've been doing shorts, but now I'm going to start doing some long form and just getting the word out. So let me know what kind of content you want. Let me know if you have any questions. Ask me a question. I'll do a whole 10-15 minute video answering your question. I think that'd be awesome. So hit me up on DMs, social media, email me, Bobby at BobbyRobbins.com. Go to my website, BobbyRobbins.com. Ask me any question you want. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a great day. Smile and let's chase some dreams, big dreams. Let's go. Let's do this. I feel it. You feel it? I feel it. Let's go.